What's up, comic and pop culture fans? This is James with Minhunter Comics, and today I'm giving you books that I can't believe went under $100. Specifically today, we're looking at books that are normally priced around the $200 range, and I was able to find one absolutely ridiculous outlier, which means these 9.8s are not under $100 by any means, but it does mean that some son of a bitch had an amazing 3 in the morning eBay win. Everybody knows that eBay auctions are often great for the buyers and not for sellers. If you've got a book that's not selling, sometimes you do that Hail Mary. You start it at an auction with $1 and it usually ends up being at 80, sometimes even 70% of where the book usually lands. Well, I've got an example here of books that go for 50, 40, 30% of FMV. Don't forget to like and comment down below. There's no way I'm going to have caught it all. So let me know either by personal experience or something you've seen. What is a sale that you saw that someone got it for dirt cheap compared to the actual value? I'm going to start us off on the list with a 54%, meaning this book was bought at 54% of its current FMV. We're talking about Alpha Flight 33, which is the first appearance of Lady Deathstrike. A 9.8 with crispy white pages usually commands about $130. Back in September of this year, someone was able to grab it for $70. 70 divided by 30 is 54%, so that means that this person got it at basically half the price. Now, none of the other sales data are remotely close to this, so someone just got really lucky. Next up, we have Amazing Spider-Man 279. Often one I find myself thinking of as an underrated Spidey key. It's the first cover of Silver Sable. It's also like a jack-o'-lantern key, but I know it mainly as the first Silver Sable cover. It's about a $150 9.8. Well, someone in, looks like July of this year, picked it up for $77. Nicely under $100 on that one too, I might add. That is exactly 51% of what everybody else is paying for that book. So good on you, random individual. Another Spider-Man goodness. We're going to talk about the first Cletus Cassidy, and I have to tell you, I wanted to avoid books that are cold in general. I wanted to instead look at books that are $150 to like $250 that just someone got under for no real reason. This book did get cold, but it only went so cold the books dropped to like $160. Well, someone was able to get it under 100. In fact, there was an outlier way back in March. Someone was able to pick it up for $82. That is 50% of the current FMV that everybody else pays for that book. Not bad. Keep an eye out for those auctions, guys. Next up, let's take a trip with DC. We got Wonder Woman #9, the first Barbara Minerva as Cheetah. It's about a $150 9.8 with white pages. I actually just got one relatively recently. Now check this out. I'm going a full year ago here. This was December of 2022. Someone got it as a complete outlier for $60. That was never a $60 9.8. So someone did particularly well. That is actually under half of the fair market value at 49%. Next, we got X-Men 256, which is the debut of the classic Psylocke costume. A couple other things going on with it, but that's what it's known for. And we've got a $140 value for the 9.8 with white pages. And back in, looks like September of this year, someone was able to pick it up for $67. Okay. That puts that at 48% of that book's actual price, which everybody else is paying for. Keeping it X-related, we've got X Factor 24, the first full appearance of Archangel. Awesome book. Bet you didn't think you'd see this on the list. Believe me, I did not expect to see this in my research either. It's about a $190 to $200 9.8 with white pages, which, by the way, is down quite a bit. Well, someone got it really down at $90 to be exact. Random one-off sale, nothing even close to that low, eBay auction, and that was this month. Next up, we're going with Batman 417, one of the most underrated Batman villain keys out there. It's the first appearance of the KG Beast, and it's got about a $225 value. So what is there a book doing well over $200 on this list? Well, one person got it for $94 in an eBay auction, which actually puts it at 41% of FMV. Someone was able to get that at 41%. My God, I wish that was me. That happened in February of this year. Outlier alert! We've got Daredevil 196, the first meeting and team up of Daredevil and Wolverine. Now this is about a $210 book. Yet again, another book over the $200 in terms of FMV, and yet again, another 41%. This person got it for $86 back, and I'm going a full year here, in December of 2022. 41%, man. On eBay, too. Wow. Detective Comics 575. What is this doing on this list, man? Iconic Todd McFarlane gun cover, year 2 Batman storyline. About a $225 book in today's money, which is down from what it was before. Well, someone got it for $79 in July. That is 35% of the fair market value. What happened? This is eBay. Normally people are paying over FMV. This is crazy. And on a book like that, that's pretty nuts. Keeping it Detective Comics, and this one hurts. Detective 647, the first appearance of Stephanie Brown. And what hurts so much about this one is I think that is one of the hardest books to get a 9.8. I've tried like 10 times, and I still have yet to get a 9.8. It's insane. It's only like a $135 book, so it's more affordable. Well, it was really affordable for the one dude who got it for $46. That was back in October, just a couple weeks ago, actually. 34% of the fair market value for that book. None of the other sales do anything close to that, but that person, holy smokes. Next, and the last entry I'm going to give you from actual eBay, the final 3 are going to be Whatnot sales. Incredible Hulk 272, first appearance of Intelligent Hulk, and the third Rocket Raccoon. Well, it's got about a $260 fair market value. What is this doing on a list of books under $100? Well, someone in January of this year was able to snag it for $83. That is 31% of the FMV, fair market value. And next one is going to be Marvel Zombies #1. This was over $300 for a while. The book's about $290 fair market right now. Someone paid $85 at the very beginning of the year. And how do I know this? Because it was me. That's right. My first ever Whatnot ever. I signed up, I made the account, I hopped on Whatnot. It was literally happening. And there was like $40 on it, so I was like, okay. Well, it was like me and one dude, we bid it up, and I got it at 85, and somehow I ended up with the book at 85. I don't know why it didn't go well over, but I don't know really what happened there. But I got that for 30% of the fair market value, and my next example is from the same dude, same day. Fun fact, I have not had success on Whatnot since that first show. So I just got beginner's luck on Whatnot. It's funny, after this, I had quite a few purchases that I got burned very badly. But at least I got these. Next example, same guy, same day, same sale. Spectacular Spider-Man 101, iconic cover. That's that negative space cover way back when. It's like a $350 book, if not more. And I was able to get that for $99. That is 28% of the fair market value. I ended up saving that seller, but they never did auction style on that book. They kept the slabs at the buy it now, and I can't blame them because that's 2 slabs that went for 30 and 28% of fair market value. That kind of scared me off from selling on Whatnot for a while there. But then again, I think he just did it wrong. You're not supposed to start books that low for big keys. I don't know. But this last person's got me beat. This is my buddy Chris. Picked up a $160 book for $7. Sounds like a joke, but it's not. That's 4% of the fair market value. On Whatnot, I don't know too much more. I don't know if it was incredibly early in the morning or just a seller on Whatnot that had no traction or whatever. But it is Avenging Spider-Man #9, the first Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel. It's about a $160 book and auction style. He got it for $7. That is the biggest 9.8 purchase outlier I think I've ever heard of. So that's pretty wild. What are some examples of books you got for a screaming good deal? What books have you paid over for? Let me know down in the comments below. I'll see you at the next video, and keep on hunting.
Make sure to come down to Sentiment Depot Antiques and Collectibles, where I'm set up with all of my comics, located at 238 West Delaware Ave, Pennington, New Jersey. Open every day except for Monday and Tuesday. Enjoy 10% off from Wednesday to Friday. See you there.